Yo 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Hey, good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Monday.
Now I'm looking at you through the camera. Why do you have a mask with you
First
this
of all,
morning?
this is not just any mask. This is the mask I wore on Halloween this year. This is my Black Panther mask because Black Panther comes out this Friday. Drop on the clues bombs for Black Panther. Damn it.
So why do you have it today?
Because it's the energy I'm on all week, baby. It's the world of Wakanda all week long.
The world of who?
See what I'm saying? That's Black Panther's kingdom, sir. It's a fictional country in Africa called Wakanda. Everybody will know what Wakanda is after this week.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, DJ Envy, where are you?
I'm in LA this week. I got to do a couple of things in LA. Of course, the All-Star Weekend is this weekend, so I got a bunch of events. But also, I'm doing the Reel tomorrow with my wife. So we're going to be on the Reel tomorrow. I guess they're doing like Valentine's Day special. So we'll be on the Reel tomorrow.
That's exciting.
So we'll be here doing that, and we're doing a podcast out here. We're doing a bunch of All-Star events. So it should be a fun week.
And the kids are walking in some fashion shows, you said?
Yeah, they're walking in the fashion shows at the end of the week. So they're coming out here Thursday. They have no school Friday and Monday for President's Day. So the kids are home, they're in school, and I'll see them later on this week.
This is a long holiday weekend.
Mm-hmm. They're on Friday and Monday.
There's absolutely no excuses for nobody not to be enjoying all this, some type of festivities this
We're
week.
not on Friday and Monday, though. We're on
Who not?
Friday.
Who not? Who not? Oh, I'm going to get a passport stamp. I got things to do. I got to.
All right. So
I'm out.
we are off Friday and Monday.
Yes, we
We
are.
are? I didn't even know that.
Well,
now you know.
Yeah, and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
That's exciting.
Well, today we have Troy Ave joining us. We're going to kick it with Troy Ave today.
You do know it's Black History Month, right?
Troy Ave.
He's black.
Jesus Christ. It's Black History Month.
He's black.
Oh, God.
All right, so we're going to
There's
kick
a
it
lot of controversy over Troy Ave as of late.
All-
Whether or not his song, his video, Too Legit to Quit, is a form of snitching, so he'll address all of that.
Well, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna diddy crop myself out of this interview. Okay, I'm not gonna entertain that type of energy during Black History Month, the week of Black Panther coming out. Okay, that's cool, with y'all.
That's cool.
All right.
And now is Damon John joining us this morning? Is he stopping by?
No, y'all opted for Troy Ave.
Okay.
Remember
But you
that?
taking them donkey of the day.
Yeah, I sure did. And guess what?
That's something to say about that.
No, I'm cool with that. I'm not entertaining that kind of energy. Somebody is dead in this situation. Somebody else is in jail. Troy Ave's facing some time as well. I just think it comes to a point in time where, personally, I would like to remove myself from that situation.
The whole situation.
Yes, I'm not entertaining. I'm not entertaining that kind of energy.
Well, he heard his donkey today, and then he heard the topic we did after, and people were calling him a snitch, and he said it's not like that, and he wanted to speak his piece to clear his name and certain things because he says he's still a rapper.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. I wasn't there. If I was there that night, then I can make a decision. I really don't know. I don't have a horse in the race. I don't. So to come up here and let him talk about what he heard and what he feels, I don't have no problem with that. But let's get the show cracking. Front page news, what we talking about?
Well, we will talk about due process, and that has to do with Donald Trump will tell you what he had to say, and he got blasted for this.
Okay, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, over the weekend, Cleveland played Boston in Boston. They were trying to see what Cleveland's new team looks like. And they look pretty good. They look young. They look fast. They beat Boston 121-99 in Boston.
I didn't see the game yesterday, but I heard they look good.
Yeah, they look real good.
But they got 28 more games left in this season to match.
That's true.
And then they got the playoffs. I don't know. But if they don't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, or even if they do make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, they still losing to whatever West Coast team they play, which will probably be the Golden State Warriors. They know. That's a fact. Right? All those weapons of mass destruction
you're right.
State got.
I forgot Kevin Durant, Kerr,
Yeah, you just forget
Thompson.
about you watch everybody else making changes and forget Golden State ain't changed nothing because they don't have to.
Yeah. All right. What are we talking about on front page news today, Yee?
Well, we are going to talk about Donald Trump and a tweet that he put out over the weekend after former White House Staff Secretary Rob Porter actually stepped down because two ex-wives and a girlfriend accused him of domestic violence. Now, Donald Trump said on Twitter, people's lives are being shattered and destroyed by a mere allegation. Some are true and some are false, some are old and some are new. There is no recovery for someone falsely accused. Life and career are gone. There's no such thing any longer as due process. Now, one of the Central Park 5 kids actually had something to say about that. I guess they're not kids anymore. But the Central Park 5 were the teenagers who were convicted of actually brutally beating and raping a jogger who went for a run in Central Park. Now, Raymond Santana responded on Twitter, "You should have spoke like that back in 1989. Hashtag the Central Park 5. You called for the death penalty. We were 14 and 15 years old." If you remember that case, DNA evidence showed that it was one man who committed the crime, and it was none of the 5 kids who were picked up that were part of the Central Park 5, but they were forced into making an admission. And Donald Trump was one of the people leading the pack calling for the death penalty for those teenagers.
Yeah, because nobody cares about things until they hit close to home and they affect them. So now that he got a homeboy that's in a situation where he wants that person to have due process, he's telling everybody pump their brakes.
Not to mention himself, he has 19 accusations against him. So no doubt he wants to make sure he's managed to somehow keep his job.
It's always like that. You always be against somebody until it hit close to home. And then you're like, no, you know what? Yeah, we do need to have due process.
Now what's going on in Kentucky?
Oh, in Kentucky, well, I was actually going to talk about Aetna for people who have health insurance under Aetna. This is going to affect about 23.1 million customers because they are the nation's 3rd largest insurance provider. They have launched an investigation into Aetna after learning that a former medical director for the insurance company admitted under oath he never looked at patients' records when deciding whether to approve or deny care. So right now they are looking to see how widespread this practice is within Aetna. If the health insurer is making decisions to deny coverage without a physician actually ever reviewing medical records, then that's a concern because that's potentially a violation of law.
All right. Well, that's front page news, I guess, huh? Now get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us up right now. Maybe you had a bad week and bad night and you just want to vent a little bit. Or maybe it was all positive. You want to spread some positivity. Whatever it may be. 800-585-1051. Just fellas, let me give you a heads up. Valentine's Day is Wednesday. Valentine's Day is Wednesday. So you got 2 days to get your ish together. Valentine's Day is Wednesday. Hit us up right now.
You don't got to jump out the window for Valentine's Day, though.
Nah, but you gotta
do what you want. If you want to, go ahead.
Yeah, you don't
gotta give some flowers and chocolate, something.
Flowers, chocolate. Yeah, keep it light. You don't gotta really do much if you do something all the time.
Right. Okay. Well,
or if you want to, you can, guys. It's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing, but you know what? You got 2 days to get yourself together. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hello, who's this?
Dolan out of Florida.
What's up, bro? Get it off your chest.
Yes, I'm blessed because I was able to wake up this morning and see a new day I've never seen before, and I was able to start a new week.
You said a movie? What movie?
So I said I was blessed to see a new week.
Oh, a new week. Okay. Yes, sir. That is a blessing.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, Angela, when you coming down to Florida?
Actually, I am coming in about 3 weeks.
Oh, so like Jacksonville, Florida now.
And whenever they bring me back, I'll be there.
Y'all coming down to Jacksonville in 2 weeks. The 24th, I'll be in Jacksonville.
The 24th?
Yep.
Okay, where you be at?
Man, I don't even know offhand.
He doesn't know.
Follow my Instagram. I'll let you know. I know it's a Thursday, though.
All right.
All right, bro. Hello, who's this?
Hey, how you doing? It's DJ. Is this DJ Envy?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
What's going on? This is DJ.
Hey, what's up?
I just wanted to call and say I love you guys. I listen to you every morning while I'm at work. And I wanted to just also congratulate both of my younger sisters that are young entrepreneurs, and I'm just very, very proud of them.
There you go. All right, brother. Thank you.
Shout out to them.
You're not going to shout out their businesses or nothing? Damn, you're a terrible big brother. You're supposed to at least shout out their businesses.
He said they're doing good. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up, man? It's Renzo from Brooklyn.
What's up, bro? Get it off your chest.
What up, Envy? What up, Charlamagne? What up, Yee?
What's
happening, my brother?
Yo, did y'all see Chi-Town last night?
You know I did.
It's called The Chi, first of all.
The Chi is the best show on cable TV, and it's not even close.
Now, who told me that it was off for 2 weeks and had me thinking it was
off for 2 weeks.
Yo, Charlamagne, how did you feel when he was at the
Hey, don't spoil it. I ain't seen it yet.
I know exactly what you talk about. My heart hurt, and in my mind, I'm thinking, y'all only been broke up 2 weeks.
Oh, stop. Don't tell me. Come on, man. Goodbye, bro. Goodbye.
Oh man, listen, The Chi is the best show on cable TV, man. It's really humanizing the city of Chicago, man. And I saw a stupid ass article somebody wrote, I think it was the New Yorker, and he was saying how he was upset that the show wasn't as violent as Chicago is supposed to be, I guess. I was like, man, shut up. Clearly you don't know Chicago then. The people from Chicago wrote it. They're giving a real depiction of it. I love it.
I love The Chi too. All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, hit us now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is DJ Envy. Hey, Charlamagne.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, Charlamagne. I just want to say that I'm a big fan of Brilliant Idiots. I'm a big fan of The Breakfast Club. I'm glad I finally got through. I've been trying to call for like a month and I never get through.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
In honor of Black History Month and Black Panther coming out, we need to get Donald Trump to show how stupid he is. We need to get Donald Trump to discuss his relationship with Wakanda.
That would be amazing. That would be incredible.
We have to get him to say what's his relationship with the African country Wakanda to see what is he going to say.
Well, we just need somebody in one of those meetings or something to be petty and just ask him in front of everybody. That would be hilarious.
My goodness. Thank you for calling, bro. Hello, who's this?
What's up, Envy?
Hey, Trav.
Hey, what's going on? What's up, Yee?
Hey, Trav.
How you doing, boo?
What's up, boo?
I'm doing good. What's up, Charlamagne?
What up, sis? How you?
I'm doing good.
Now,
I was
Trav,
going to call up
did you hear Bobby Lights? Did you hear Bobby Lights on the radio Friday?
Yeah, I did actually. I hear y'all every day.
What y'all think about Bobby Lights freestyle?
I think Bobby Lights he is very entertaining. He is funny as hell. I think that he's like really funny.
Now, what were you about to talk about, Trav?
So, no, I actually had a good weekend. The city of Philadelphia was like really, really good last week with the parade and everything. And I don't do the Black History Month moment thing anymore.
We do it. See? Nobody listens to our 9 o'clock hour, though, so I understand why you don't hear it.
We do it at 9 o'clock hour.
Nobody listens to us at 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, y'all have already clocked all the way out. I understand.
Oh, okay. I heard it, Jack.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
All right, brother.
Trav. Hello, who's this?
Yo, Envy, this Kurt Big Foodie. What up, Anthony Yee? What up, Charlamagne?
What's happening, my brother?
Get it off your chest.
I'm blessed, man. I just want to get it off my chest right quick for you. Feel me? Man, so I want everybody to go on Instagram and follow me on Instagram. It's Kurt Big Foodie, CurtBigFooley. You feel me? I've been doing my music down here, spitting it and traveling and stuff. I want y'all to check me out, especially you, Envy.
You said your name is Perfect Booty?
No, Kurt Big Foodie, Angela.
Kurt Big Booty?
Kurt Big Booty?
I should expect it from Charlamagne. You been at it all day.
I still don't understand what your name is, sir.
Kurt Big Foodie. CurtBigFooley. I'm from Miami.
Okay, now whatever you say.
All right, bro.
Big Booty Kurt.
All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now, we got rumors on the way?
Yes, let's talk about Tyga now that Stormy Webster is here, and that is Kylie Jenner's baby. How is Tyga reacting? You won't believe this.
All right, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Tyga.
Well, this is according to Hollywood Life. It seems that Tyga thinks possibly that Kylie's baby could be his. He wants to get a DNA test to determine paternity of that baby. And it's the timeline of things. They broke up for good a month before she started dating Travis Scott. Kylie learned she was pregnant pretty soon after she and Travis Scott started dating. So now Tyga is wondering, could that baby potentially be his? So he's trying to get pictures and see what the baby looks like to kind of gauge.
Oh, God bless Tyga. He's not doing anything wrong. If he thinks that it's his baby, you know, why not have a blood test?
Really? He really thinks it's his baby?
I mean, this is according to Hollywood Life. So we haven't heard the word straight out of his mouth.
I mean, if it's not his, wouldn't you be upset? But he can't be upset at nobody but his own sperm. You can't be upset if your sperm didn't catch, all right? You had years of shooting her club up. If her eggs didn't like your sperm, then nothing you can do about it, Tiger.
All right, Candy, she has congratulated Escape on their new deal without her. You know, they changed the name, so it's Escape. Instead of the E at the end, it's the letter 3, because there's 3 of them. She posted a message to her former group members. I want to send my love to my girls, Escape, and congratulate them on the moves they're making. I want everybody to know there is no drama. It's still love with us. I support what they're doing with the new music, and I want y'all to do the same. So I guess Escape with the 3 at the end is Escape minus Candy, and then the regular Escape is when she rejoins the group, because she will be at Essence Fest. She wants to make sure everybody knows they'll all be together. Yes, for Essence Festival, rocking the stage together. So she'll be back in the lineup for that. But you know, she's doing things. She's on Broadway, so I guess she just doesn't have time.
So she gave a reason as to why she didn't choose to entertain the Escape Energy?
Well, yeah, she's doing a Broadway play,
right.
So she really doesn't have time.
So she doesn't want to commit to a whole album and all of that stuff like that.
If she can't fully commit. All right, and glad they're getting along. I'll tell you who's not getting along. Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker, a.k.a. Samantha and Carrie from Sex and the City. Now, Kim Cattrall said, my mom asked me today, when will that Sarah Jessica Parker, that hypocrite, leave you alone? She wrote this on Instagram. Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now. So what happened was Kim Cattrall's brother was found dead last week, and I guess Sarah Jessica Parker reached out to give her condolences, and Kim Cattrall said, I don't need your love and support at this tragic time, at Sarah Jessica Parker.
Damn, dropping the clues on for Kim Cattrall. I like that. I like that. Keep that same energy, okay? If you wasn't rocking with me before my brother died, don't be reaching out to me talking about condolences. I don't want them from you.
She still has a soft heart, so I'm sure she just wanted to say, she wanted to send her condolences.
Yeah, I can send them right back.
She wrote, dearest Kim, my love and condolences to you and yours, and Godspeed to your beloved brother. So
cool.
She said, let me make this very clear, if I haven't already. You are not my family. You are not my friend. So I'm writing to tell you one last time, stop exploiting our tragedy in order to restore your nice girl persona.
By the way, that's something that people don't take into consideration. Just because you give condolences don't mean I got to accept them. I can send them right back to you.
Never thought about that.
Never thought about it, but you can send them right back.
All right. Travis Scott just got the keys to the city in Missouri City, Texas. Now, he was born in the Houston suburb and was officially honored by the city's mayor. There was a ceremony that was held on Saturday. Here's what he had to say at that ceremony.
Today is better than any day I've ever lived in. For the 3 years I've been in this music, this is better than any award show I've ever been to. You know, the only thing we want to do is just like put people on with what this city has to offer. A lot of people sleep on Rose City, Houston in general. I know I'm not going to be the first one that's going to be on the stage. There's probably somebody out there in this crowd right now that's going to be. My only job is just to inspire kids to just be the best they can be to get that ultimate height.
Oh, he's having a great year. He got a key to the city, and he got the keys to college in his heart, and a baby from her. Drop on the clue bomb for Travis Scott, damn it.
So moving forward, February 10th is officially Travis Scott Day there. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back, Troy Ave will be joining us. We'll kick it with Troy Ave. He has a new project, and he's been hearing all the talk about everybody calling him a snitch. He heard Donkey today, and he heard everything about it, so he wanted to come up and address it.
Well, I'm a Diddy crop my way out of this one. I'm not entertaining that kind of energy, okay? I said what I said, and I'm making a conscious choice to not entertain that kind of energy either. I'm pretty sure we know his side of the story already, but if you want to entertain it, cool. I choose not to.
Well, he's coming up to speak his piece, and we'll do it when we come back to Don't Move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Troy Ave.
Yo, boy, Troy in the building. What's up, yo?
What's up, sir? What's going on?
I'm blessed. God is getting the paper straight.
Your last interview here was explosive, but I think you weren't happy with what happened afterward. So let's get into that right away.
It's not that I wasn't happy with it at all. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, you know, it all come with the territory. Like, I always take lemons and make lemonade. Been doing that thing in my whole life. So I definitely wasn't happy with it. It was good because it showed me a lot. And, you know, they say you gotta go through some shit, get through some shit. Sometimes certain moves that you make expose certain people.
They were mad. I think they said that you were mad because out of the whole interview, the only thing that people got was when you said the new Pac.
Well, I'll read your quote from Instagram, your exact quote, what you said, because you listed a few things that you were saying were hashtag fake news, and one of the things was you said, remember when they took a 1-hour interview where I was talking real-ish to y'all, and to hide my message, they twisted my words and said I'm saying I'm Tupac, so I made hashtag new Pac and another 250,000.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it. I've been going through it. I expected it. You know what I'm saying? I know it wasn't y'all per se who did it, who put the quote up. You know what I'm saying? So I've been expecting it. It's like, you know, I'm used to coming from behind the 8 ball. I'm used to people trying to tear Troy Ave down. Not to speak in the third person like that, but that happens when, you know, I represent a lot of things that people don't want to be represented in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the song Too Legit to Quit now, because that had people in a tizzy online.
Big song off that White Christmas 5, WC5 mixtape.
Because it turned into a whole conversation about snitching, because really you're being watched right now carefully by the feds and everybody.
I don't put the feds on me, man. I hope not. Put the feds on me.
Well, Too Legit to Quit. The line that people are talking about, I was saying that song is.
It's a lot in that song though, because I would think
there's a lot in
that song. Not even just one line, but like in particular, the snitching part is one particular line in the song. But it's also like putting music out. I know sometimes they use your lyrics against you.
Now you said I'm only loyal to my fam. Middle finger to the stand. It's either me or you, and people implied or took that as you were going to get on the stand and snitch, or as they call snitch.
Some people say this song is snitching.
I mean, if you talking about your life and everything you go through, if you talking about, like I've been through doing that, at what point is it snitching? If you talking about yourself, you talking about your real life. I've been talking about the same things over and over because this is more publicized. Now they want to say that's something. The main people that say, like, I'm good because I sparked the debate, you know what I'm saying? And with the debate that I sparked, you can see that 8 out of 10 people would be like, you know what I'm saying? Not talking about my case, but just in general, 8 out of 10 people would be like, man, why? I'm not going to jail for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And then as far as all of that, not for somebody else. If I believe that if it's you and a friend and y'all have an agreement as a man, yo, let's go ahead and rob this bank, which you shouldn't be doing. But if you do it, then one of y'all get caught, then you don't tell them your man, that's your people's. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody come in this room right now, I'm going to get your opinion on it. If y'all come to work, do your job, somebody come in this room, they shoot Charlemagne in the face, they shoot Envy, you run out, Envy fights, he get the gun, then they say, hey, Envy, you gonna go to jail because you killed Charlemagne and it's your gun. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna say nothing, or are you gonna tell your side story?
I'm definitely gonna tell. But see, the difference is, I'm not a street person. I don't believe in the street rules. I'm not that type of person anymore. And
what was your key word? You just said you're not that type of person anymore.
Correct.
And with the street thing, here go the thing about the streets. Where everybody need to understand, the streets is a myth. It's not real. It's not in real life. Nowhere in the real world does the streets count. Like, people have street cred through the roof, but their credit score 500. What the streets is, what people in the streets put those type of rules and stuff in place, whoever they are, to manipulate, and the manipulation stagnates people as a growth, and you stay in the ignorant mind frame, not getting on topic, but you just say you're not that type of person anymore. So, as far as like, just for even like, how Charlemagne would say your Travis is a street artist, or whatever kind of artist he is.
A gangster
rapper.
Right.
I make records like your style, records like dude. I make a gospel record.
But I never considered you a gangster rapper.
You can't. But what they try to do to push an agenda is put you in a box and keep you in a box. So like I said, with the streets being a myth and a legend, they try to say, hey, yeah, we're gonna shame you. It's embarrassing if you do this, that, or the third. But so okay, street guys, you telling me this is embarrassing, but living at home with your mama is not embarrassing? You telling me that being when the rapper comes into town that you might know, pushing and shoving with 50 other men to get in the club next to him for free is not embarrassing?
Right, it is.
You telling me your kids walking around nappy head not being taken care of is not embarrassing?
But there's a difference. Like, you know, if me and you we take it out of everything that's going on with you. Let's take it, just me and you have beef, right? We don't like each other. We see each other. We get into a fight. I pull out my gun and shoot you, right? Police pick you up and you say, you know what? DJ Envy shot me. That's snitching. Right? Because we both both taking it to the street, and that's the situation.
That's not my situation.
I'm not saying that's the situation. Okay. So now, in your situation, I don't know what happened.
Right.
But in that situation, the thing people will know is Troy Ave going to take the stand against tax?
Right. So the thing that everybody now, for the record, they said I was telling him when I came home from jail. Oh, he got a bail. He got to be telling. They said I was telling him when somebody else got locked up. They gonna keep on talking and keep on talking. What I'm gonna do? Like I don't care what people say. What people just talk about. I don't care. That's ignorant. Can't give. So as far as I can't talk about the whole taking the stand, just know I didn't. I never have anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So as far as all that, I'm like really bonded where I can't talk about a case is going on. Like really, literally. Like I spoke to my lawyer yesterday. He said you cannot say anything about anything. And
in the song you replied that it's all about your fam. You had a picture. You had a picture of you and your kids.
Right.
And it said
it's my fam. It's me versus from the stand. Yeah.
It's me versus him. So that implies that you haven't taken a stand, but you would if you had to.
Because it's implying, you're saying it's something that somebody implied, but now that's what the debate sparks amongst the world, amongst everybody. You gotta be like, well, you know what would I do? You know what I'm saying? But and then you gotta take into account everything else. Well, the fact of the matter is, in pressure situations, Troy performs. Everybody runs, does cover, all types of Troy performs, and then you have to really get the details of the story, which I can't expose on here to be like, yo. To make your opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact though. You got to get the details of the story to make your opinion. And that's not what's coming out for legal reasons or whatever. But you got to look into account. Like, are you going to fight behind your back? Like, at what point does everything shift? If you sitting there, you chilling, you sit in jail, it's just, nothing happening, you sit in jail, cool. You waiting for, streets do, I guess, streets, I don't know what the streets did. Whatever, and then when the roles are reversed, people they saying like Troy Harris the bad guy immediately.
Well, so you're saying that somebody said you're the bad guy.
No, I'm saying as documented on record. I'm not saying anything that's new or anything. Okay, I'm not saying anything in my opinion. I'm saying things that are facts.
And it was allegedly documented that Taxstone's lawyer said Tax didn't do anything. Troy Harris the bad guy. Allegedly, that's what I seen in the document that was online.
I think it was a little bit more than that, and it was a lot more than that.
Well, what was that? Because I don't know how to write the document.
I don't know. I can't talk about. All I can do is just give people. Hey, y'all can go look at all the facts. It's an open book. Y'all go look at the facts, see what everything says.
So,
trying to implicate me and all kind of crimes and stuff.
Because of that, is that the reason where you're saying if I have to, I will? In the song?
That's not why I'm saying that in the song. I mean, that's all of that is part of it. Is like you fight your hand behind your back, handicap. But more importantly, is that like I'm not ignorant no more, dog. I used to be ignorant, and that's because I didn't know no better. Like you can't have hood mentality and hood rules, and then things that you trying to do ain't got to do with the hood. Mm-hmm. Look at the watches we wear. Look at the clothes we wear. Nobody in the hood don't make these watches, but these are things we hope to acquire. Mm-hmm. Nobody in the hood don't make Versace, but these are things that we look to acquire. So if everything you're doing, it got a hood mentality, but you looking to acquire things outside the hood, you putting yourself at a handicap. And the people pushing that agenda is dead wrong for that.
Our whole culture basically has to change as far as what we consider to be, you gotta be this certain way because of your street cred, because street cred isn't really doing anything for you.
I'm saying, and I know they probably gonna say Charlie is different, whatever. I don't care. They're gonna push the agenda how they push the agenda, but I'm talking to the real ones. The mind frame is no excuse. It's an excuse for ignorance, but every man is accountable for what he does. So now the type, even in my music, the Too Legit to Quit been out since Christmas. People just now picking up on it because of the video. Even in my music, I'm talking righteousness, not being holier than thou, but being as righteous as possible. Be a man, take care of your kids. You don't gotta be out here lying and cheating and sneaking on women. Be real with them, y'all. I got plenty. You be real. Like I'm promoting realism, man, and I'm saying that they poison our culture. And it's like a Willie Lynch mentality. They put that poison in there, so now we stuck with those rules, and it really stagnates us. It stagnates us from getting
your mentality has changed based on what you've been through, because maybe previously you might have thought.
My mentality started changing when I was sitting in jail, and then I seen people that was street other than them how they reacted, how they performed, how they didn't put on in the street way how I would have. You know what I'm saying? And like to even say this with our culture being poisoned, it's us. We the only hip hop. We the only people that have to deal with this type of stuff. So when I sold the low amount of records, according to them, they put that out there. You've seen it everywhere. They picked that up more than they picked up the actual album. Cool. Now you see how I got into the Joey Badass situation. You know what I'm saying? What he did, I'm not mad at him or anything. He's accountable for what he said, but he's a victim of the circumstance, just like how I'm a victim of the circumstance, because he then takes a shot out of nowhere and say, it's such and such, sell more records than Troy had. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? We're both independent. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to, if anything, champion, yeah, that's right. To bring us up, yeah, that's right, do that. But they play us, I don't want, people always say but they playing us against each other, and that's divide and conquer. So now when I come back, and then I say, and for the record, I was ignorant at the time. I didn't have to say steez and suicide and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it and I was standing firm. Like, I was ignorant. I didn't know anything about, it might be mental illness and people might be going through things, you know what I'm saying? And my condolences to the family.
So you regret that?
Not that I regret it. I don't regret anything because it got me where I am today. But what I'm saying is that I could have approached things a different way.
Because I heard a lot of people that also have family members that are dealing with the same thing, and his family members.
Yeah, mad people.
You could regret something. I mean, because there's a million and one things that I did that was wrong that I regret that.
In retrospect,
see that? Well, that might be a part of that.
That might be a part of me today, but I regret doing it.
That might be a part of me. That might be a part of me growing up and not being ignorant anymore. But I said that to say that I didn't have to say what I said, but to me, I was going what I seen, what I knew, which is like what you was taught, street credibility. Pop go after Big, Big go after Pop, 50 go after Rope. Like you going, there's nothing off limits. The Lots was talking about 50 Cent mother, that mother. So I'm going, all right, Mike, this year you go ferocious. Adam, it ain't no limits. Now, knowing what I know now, people have mental illness. Sometimes suicide ain't just for them. This is what I'm taught in the Bible. The same way as you taught certain things in the street. If somebody punch you in the face and you don't do nothing, that's embarrassing. You better go kill him. And that is poisoning the community, dog. Not trying to be like a community activist, but I'm on a whole nother type of time right now, like a whole nother mind frame. I've been saying it in my music for months, and it happened because of what I've been through, the things I've been through. That's what got me here at this point.
Now, Charlamagne gave you Donkey Day for this song and said you were snitching. Now,
I mean, we know why that happened, because again, see, I'm not even mad at Charlamagne. Maybe like the old me, I'll be mad and be, have all type of aggression. But really, I'm disappointed in him because I thought he was at first he started as a supporter, but like they said, every smile ain't a smile. And then I'm disappointed that he was weak-minded. Only weak-minded people allow somebody else to come when you have one opinion of a person and they don't do anything to change that opinion. Only weak-minded people let other people get in their ear. The good thing about that, and it always happens, the good thing about that, it always happens, anybody go against me, they fall to misfortune. Always. Always. Because I'm a miracle. I'm a soldier of God. I'm here for a reason. And you can look at all the people that went against me. They fought something bad happened to them. Not saying I'm going to do something bad, but they fall to misfortune for going against.
Now, Hovain's doing pretty good.
Is he?
Yeah, I see.
That's something you just throwing out there.
No, I'm saying, I know you guys, I like Hovain.
Hovain used to be Troy's manager.
Right, he used to be your manager.
Tell me what he's doing that's good, because I'm only dealing in facts. You know what I'm saying? I know it's your job. You got a good relationship. So, right. And I'm just saying things based on the facts.
I mean, I really know Hovain because of you.
Right.
And I was done. Exactly. I honestly, just as an outsider looking in, I was done. He did a good job.
So now, when you say, see, we talking about other stuff. I'm saying what I said was like just for the facts, like when MB said, yeah, public, not the public, the media outlets or whatever, don't like you. I ain't saying not the people. The people like me, majority of people. Now, we say Ovaine's doing pretty good. How? What is he doing? What is he? Every time you see Trey Ave, you see progression. Whether my hair get longer, my diamonds get bigger, I'm driving a new phone, I shoot up the phone, I go buy another one. I just bought a house 2 days ago.
But I mean, you both can be doing well, even if you're not working together anymore, because you guys came up together and been through a lot together.
I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, I said for the record, and anybody could go look at this. Anybody go against Troy Ave, because I'm so pure in my heart. I don't do anything malicious to people. I react. If somebody do something, I do something back. But I don't set out to do harm to people or anything. So anybody that go against me, they always fall in misfortune. Something happens to them.
Now, if you do take the stand, right? What's the difference between if you would have had to take the stance and snitching, or is there a difference?
Well, for me to talk about that, I talk to them about the case, like really.
But just snitching is if you do something with somebody together and get caught and you tell on your friend.
You see, it's unclear on who made these rules. More than likely, I only know 2 real successful guys that came out the street. I only know 2, because they don't say everybody snitch. They say 50 got paperwork. They always say something. But I don't know what the difference. How to tell you what the difference is without getting to my case. It's situational. It's like I said. You got to look at it and say, well, if this and this happened, then what would you do? It's not black and white. It's a bunch of gray areas.
Now, you're talking about divide and conquer and trying to be a better person. Have you spoke to your Joey Badasses, your Banger's family, or his brother, or even Casanova? Have y'all had a conversation? Or you open the conversations, or what's the situation there? Because like you said, it's a situation where it's divide and conquer. You and Joey Badass, 2 artists from Brooklyn. Like, why should I make music? You and Casanova has probably one of my favorite records right now. Like, why couldn't y'all make music? Y'all both from Brooklyn. Banger's family, you was with that family for so long. Why couldn't y'all? Have you reached out, or have y'all had conversations?
I mean, in certain situations, it might be I don't know, it all come with growth, and it all come with not being ignorant no more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a man with pride, but I'm not gonna let my pride be a handicap and stop me in life, because like I always say, people got more pride than money. You know what I mean? So like in certain situations, man, the Casanova thing, man, he's doing like a Pimp and Curly skit. You know what I'm saying? And then what Ross do, he just kept working. I'm just keep working. I don't care about that. As far as the Joey Bad, like, I'm just really coming to terms with, as a recent of, you know what, Trey, maybe you didn't have to go that far. Even though before I said, man, it ain't no rules to a reaction.
Right.
If somebody slap you and you turn around and hit them with a bat, they shouldn't have slapped you. But now it comes with a different perspective, different way of thinking. So maybe I'm like I said, I sent my condolences to his family of Steve's. I didn't have to say that to all their fans, because that's what that.
Growth.
Yeah, that's growth. Like, and I gotta be the one to show the growth. I can't just talk about it. Mm-hmm. And as far as like with Bang family, after everything happened, I said, I don't know. His brother hit me, and I asked his mom to call me on Instagram, whatever, and his brother hit me like maybe a couple weeks later and said, I don't know, don't call me on the time. And it was like, my mom's want to meet you or whatever, but this was after his brother went and was talking down on me and all kind of stuff like that. And like, well, people are real. I'm a special person, dog. I don't have to. Like, you're not gonna talk down and talk crazy.
Look at the circumstances.
I'll take a certain level of disrespect from my dog mother, because that's his mother. You know what I'm saying? He got that love. See, I don't want to go into the family business and then say what the relationship really is. Bang was my brother. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's his brother too. But that'll hash out how it hash out, or it won't. I hope it do. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's a sad situation. I'll still be hurt over that.
When's the next court date? When's your next court date? And did the trial start already, or when does the trial start?
My next court date is in March.
Okay.
I'm going to, and that's another thing. I used to go to the club. It'd be 50, 100 people outside. I go to court. It's just me, family, fans, and reporters. You know what I'm saying? But where all the street, where they at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where that support? Now, don't get me wrong. A couple of my real mean, close street be there. But like, where's all the people who got the opinions?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they? That fake is not real. Do not let anybody tell you that the streets is real. It's a handicap. It's used to manipulate. It's used to divide and conquer. It's used to keep us stagnated, dog. That's what it's about.
Now closing this out, what would you want to say to everybody that feels like Troy Ave is a snitch or is about to snitch and feels that doesn't like Troy Ave? What would be the last words that you want to say to the people?
I want everybody to look at the facts. Look at the facts of what's going on, and then you make your decision based on the actual facts. Look at the facts and the details of everything I've been through. Troy Ave ain't do nothing but stand tall. My reputation precedes me. I did what most wouldn't do in that situation. So ain't nothing that I've been doing nothing but standing tall since I came in the game. And just don't let nobody gas you. Don't look at the facts and gather your own opinion. And when you got your opinion, stand strong in it. And then ask people why, if they feel a certain way, whether it's good or bad, why you feel that way. And they see, because a lot of times they got agendas. They on the other side pushing an agenda, or they close to this person, or they affiliated with that. Majority of the time, they affiliated with a person who don't like me for whatever such reason. Mm-hmm. You might say, well, why they ain't posting Troy Ave stuff in Complex, or why won't Noisy post it? Well, because they affiliated now. You know what I'm saying? Well, why do Double XL not right post it? Well, they have no problem with them. Mm-hmm. Whatever. You got to deal with the facts, and I do not want people. I'm on a whole nother path. I don't care what people say. There's no ignorance. I'm not accepting ignorance or hate on no level. At what point is it acceptable to be a hater? What they'll glaze over on a surface. Yeah, you just a hater because you're saying something on social media or talking down on somebody. Hate is hate, period. Whether you are a racist, that means you hate. Whether you got something against people that's homosexual, that means you hate. Whether you got something against people who have success, that means you hate. And it's worse when you're an actual hater, like a street hater, because a racist just won't give you a job. Come back tomorrow. Won't give you the job. A racist might call you, hey, you nigga, or whatever term they want to use to call you. But a real hater in the street will try to kill you and take your life. So hate is not acceptable under no circumstances at all. And we making it cool to champion haters. I'm telling you, in our society now, we make it acceptable to do certain things. Like, yeah, that's cool, just for a laugh. And then the laugh is over. And then what?
When we talk about trying to take your life, you had a situation on Christmas in 2016 where that happened. Is that still being investigated? Do you
I don't know.
still feel like...
I don't know. I ain't the police. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I know, now what I'm doing is I'm taking the proper... It's growth. It's growth. I shouldn't have been where I'm at, moving how I'm moving. So now I move better. Now I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving on home security. You know what I'm saying? I'm not moving around without my bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever they doing with that, they doing with that. But look, that's what I'm talking about. The hate will get your life taken. A racist ain't never tried to take my life, ever. Nothing. So let's make sure that we say what it is. Hate is hate. If a racist man do something to you, then you go to jail.
Now that's not true. The Ku Klux Klan has killed a lot of people.
Sure. Now, if the Ku Klux Klan, I said anything to me personally. See, I'll be dealing with detail.
No, but you're talking ambiguously.
If a Klan member,
that can happen to a person.
You're right. If a Klan member, a hater, come in and do something to you, violence, whatever, and then they send you to jail for it, and then you say, whoa, it wasn't me, it was the Klan member, the hater. Is that, and you should have a feud with the Klan. Like, you should be like, hey, you the Klan, you hating. Is that snitching?
For me, it's not snitching, but because I don't care. I'm gonna tell on a hater and a racist. That's just
now look,
I don't want to next to me. And I don't need this in society where I'm trying.
And you saying that, and you saying that, and you saying that, and you trying to raise kids. Exactly. Should you now? If are you stupid if you go to jail, sit down, hold it down, and then what your kids gonna say when you come home 15, 20 years? Damn, Dad, you did that for that? Damn, Dad, oh no, my dad is a legend. He got all the credibility in the world. But meanwhile, your kids run around. You gotta break the cycle. Now your kids gonna be into the street because they're looking up to the boy as instilled in us. That's a fact. And I had to learn this on my own. I had to go through it.
Right, because a lot of people haven't gone through it, so.
A lot of people ain't go through it, so they can't understand it. But it's up to them to open their minds and real, like everything. They say the best way to hide something from a black person is in the book. Like this information age, you can go find out anything. You can do your studies on anything. Anybody put me on buying houses and real estate? That wasn't something that was in my family. Everybody was doing. I went and did it myself. Now I didn't use that as a handicap to sit back and be like, man, well, I'm gonna just be unsuccessful or just be living a regular life. Like, damn, man, I wish I could talk about more stuff, and I wish I want everybody to really take away ignorance is not acceptable.
Well, we'll talk to you more, I'm sure, after the case, and you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to see no brother in jail, but we wish you the best, and go pick up that album right now.
White Christmas 5, WC5 is called. It's everywhere. Go pick it up and just know everything with Troy has on promoting realism is progression in life. If you hating, if you stagnating, that's not acceptable under no type of code of nothing ever. And anybody that's enabling that, they just stagnating the culture and they doing the devil work.
And there you have it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Cardi B and Tammy Roman.
Well, recently Tammy Roman did her Bonnet Chronicles series and she talked about Cardi B. Cardi B was not too happy about it. Here is what Tammy Roman said.
Now on the picture you look pregnant. Okay, now I know you said that you was getting fat, and that's okay too, but I'm just saying that it looked pregnant. That pregnant lady belly, that's what it looked like, about 2-3 months, I don't know. And I'll be happy about that. Cause you and Offset, that baby would be so yummy. I mean, he's attractive, you're attractive, so the law of averages it'll work out for you. Just make the announcement.
Now, one of the worst things is when people say you look like you're pregnant and you're not.
Yeah, I did that one time and it was the worst.
Yeah, so sometimes we get a little bloated, sometimes we get a little weight, and then everybody's like, oh my God, she must be pregnant. Sometimes it's the way your clothes fall. So Cardi B responded, I got home at 9 a.m. from the studio. I slept all the way till 1 p.m. I woke up and did a couple of fittings. I went back home about 4 p.m. I drank tea, glass of orange juice, and popped some Tylenol to sweat a fever out. You know, regular minding my business type of ish. I woke up at 9 p.m. and I see that MFers is talking about me. Why the F are you talking about me? I don't ever talk about other people. I be talking my ish, but not about others, especially if I don't know you. So why is my name in your effing mouth? Do I make you a check? Do I F you? Am I helping you find a job? So why Cardi B being your effing mouth? And she said it is so annoying.
Well, Cardi can't stress that kind of stuff because in the words of Malcolm X, if you don't have no critics, then you likely don't have no success. So when you're successful, you're going to have critics and you're going to have people that have their opinions about you. It is what it is.
Now Tammy Roman responded, she just went for the funny. I thought she was used to hearing, but really it wasn't that serious. I always uplift her and her sister, but she didn't choose those things to respond to. It's no beef, so no response is necessary on my end.
And Tammy's gotten it too. I remember when Tammy first started on Basketball Wives, I used to always say Tammy looks like the type of person that smokes Newports down to the filter.
Right.
So it is what it is. This is the way it is when you're in the public eye.
All right, now, congratulations to Idris and Sabrina. He proposed to his girlfriend over the weekend during a screening for his new film, Yardy, in front of everybody.
What a rookie. Idris too old for that.
He was married twice before, and previously he had said that he was not going to ever get married again, but I guess he changed his mind when he found the right one.
I'm going to tell you why it's such a rookie move for Idris to do that. Bruh. Just wait till Valentine's Day. That's the ultimate Valentine's Day present. You already told people you don't want to get married again for the third time. You're going to propose on Valentine's Day. Boom. Ultimate Valentine's Day.
The problem with people proposing on Valentine's Day, and not for Idris, but in general, if it doesn't work out, the woman gets to keep the ring because it's a gift because you proposed on Valentine's
That is true.
Day.
So
just for everybody else out there, just keep that in mind. And sometimes people don't like to share that holiday of it's Valentine's Day and he proposed on that day. You want to kind of do it.
He did it all on stage in front of mad people. Might as well do it on Valentine's Day, man.
They want to separate the holidays.
Well, she looked very happy about it, so congratulations
Well, you raised the ball pretty high. Just what you gonna do on Wednesday?
to them. All right, now Khalees wants some more money for child support. She just filed legal documents. She said $8,000 a month is not enough.
8,000, jeez.
Yes, he has some needs now. He's 8 years old. Their son is 8, so they need more money. She's not saying how much more she wants, but she wants some add-ons like some of the school-related costs, child care costs, and unreimbursed health care. So the judge has not ruled in that case yet. And Jay-Z, it's been almost 6 years since Trayvon Martin was killed by George Zimmerman. And Trayvon Martin's family had a 6th annual Trayvon Martin Peace Walk and Peace Talk in his name, and that happened on February 10th in Miami Gardens, Florida at the Betty T. Ferguson Recreational Complex. And Jay-Z came and gave a speech. Here is Jay-Z.
Trayvon serves as a beacon, a light to all the people out here, so you guys would never have to go through the pain and the hurt these guys went through. And his name will sit alongside some of the greats who lost their life to push our culture forward. The Martin Luther Kings, the Gandhis. That's the intention that we set, that his name serves as a beacon of light and hope and push us in a better direction.
All right. Well, again, that was Jay-Z speaking at Trayvon Martin's Peace Walk. I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Who you giving your donkey to?
Listen, man, you remember that infamous radio station in Boston, WEEI, who pissed Tom Brady off a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
Oh, they back at it again. No. I kind of like their style, but it's stupid. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him for after the hour.
All right, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah, it's not here today for Monday, February 12th. Goes to Christian Fourier. Did I pronounce that right? Let me hear it. What's the pronunciation? What?
All right.
Oh, hello.
No, man, never mind. Oh, boy. We'll be fine.
What's going on here? I don't know.
I'm about to LeBron this whole situation.
Christian Fourier.
I'm LeBron in this whole team. I'm LeBron. I'm telling y'all that right now. All right, Christian Fourier. Now, Christian Fourier is the co-host on the now infamous WEEI. Now, WEEI is the same station in Boston where Alex Reimer just got suspended for 2 weeks by referring to Tom Brady's daughter as a little pissant. Did I pronounce that right? Okay, let me refresh your memory if you forgot about that.
Sports Radio WEEI. I've talked for over 2 hours about this Tom versus time thing. I loved episode 1. I see no issue with the timing of it, and I'm looking forward to episode 2. What'd you think? That was fine. It was okay. Just fine? Come on.
Alright, I thought the first scene was so staged, where Brady's like in the kitchen, his kid's being an annoying little pissant.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Tom Brady hasn't been back on that station since that announcer called his daughter a pissant. In fact, this is the last thing he told WEEI.
I've tried to come on this show for many years and showed you guys a lot of respect. I've always tried to come on and, do a good job for you guys. So, it's very disappointing when you hear that. Certainly with my daughter or any child, they certainly don't deserve that. So I'll obviously evaluate whether I want to come on this show again. So I really don't have much to say this morning. Maybe I'll speak with you guys some other time.
Wow, now that sounds like Tom Brady isn't effing with y'all no more. And I'm sure WEEI doesn't want to ruin their relationship with Tom Brady and the Patriots. Well, at least that's what I thought. Because I would think after Alex Reimer made those comments calling his daughter a pissant, there would be some kind of memo that went out that told all personalities on the station to leave Tom Brady alone, okay? Trust me, I do radio. I have seen those kind of memos in my day. If a station has an artist performing at a concert or they want an artist to perform at a concert, last thing they need is jocks on that station bashing said artist. Now, have I listened to those memos when they come out? Absolutely not, and that's why I've been fired 4 times from radio. Now, WEEI is a sports radio station in Boston, so they need athletes, specifically athletes from Boston, to be on their station. And when you got one of the top 3 white men in history, Tom Brady, at your disposal, you don't burn that bridge, okay? By the way, top 3 white men in history. Number 1, White Jesus. Number 2, Tom Brady. And Elvis Presley. In that order. Well, WEEI wants smoke with Tom Brady, clearly, because Christian, what's his name?
Fourier.
Christian Fourier, co-host of WEEI's Ordway, Maloney, and Fourier decided to throw some shots at Tom Brady's agent, Don Yee. Any relation, Yee?
No, no relation.
Okay. Well, Don Yee is Chinese American, and they were discussing a recent report from the Boston Herald about Brady threatening to hold out if he didn't get paid like Jimmy Garoppolo. I landed that one? Oh, hey. Now, Christian Fourier decided to do an impersonation of Tom Brady's Chinese American accent. Let's listen to what Christian Fourier had to say.
Oh, hello. Hello, Ron. This is Don Yee. What's this one, buddy? About to get this contract for Jimmy. Stop that. Please, stop that. Unless McDaniels was named the coach in waiting. It's so much more fun that way.
Angela Yee, are you offended?
Yes. Why would you think that's okay?
Okay. Well, first of all,
I'm disgusted.
Well, let me tell you, Christian Fourier has been suspended for 5 days. And let me read his apology. He tweeted this. He said, earlier today, I made a horrible attempt at humor in a segment during the show. I impersonated Agent Don Yee in an insensitive and regrettable way. I want to publicly apologize to Don and anyone in the audience who heard it. I have also reached out to Don directly to personally apologize. I have been disciplined by WEEI management, and I fully support their decision. Now, here's the thing. All these people are grown, okay? Whole-ass adults, all right? I just don't see how people make these kind of choices. You know the station is on shaky ground with Tom Brady, so the last thing you should do is do something that could possibly piss Tom off, and more importantly, why piss off the whole Asian community, okay? Now, I am an equal opportunity offender, but that is never my intention. I don't make conscious decisions to piss people off, contrary to popular belief, but Christian made the choice to not only piss off Tom Brady, but possibly the whole Asian community. Angela Yee is offended.
You guys should be offended too. That was offensive.
Now, if I'm the rival sports station in Boston, I am sending the New England Patriots and Tom Brady every Valentine's Day gift I can find in Boston. Okay, because I'm sure that Tom Brady, the Patriots, and WEEI are breaking up, and Tom and the Patriots are in need of a new boo. Okay, the rival station in Boston is WBZ 98.5. Now is the time to start courting Tom and the Patriots. Okay, 98.5, you guys are Travis Scott, WEEI is Tiger, and Tom and the Patriots are Kylie and the Kardashians, Jenner Cohen, and you can win her heart and trap her for life with a baby if you play this right, all right? WEEI, they don't know how to treat their lady. Your lady just had a heartbreaking Super Bowl loss, and instead of being there to console them, you make more of a mockery of them, even though you already on shaky ground with them. Just not smart, bro. Please give WEEI and Christian Fourier the biggest hee-haw, please.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Now, when we come back, let's talk Amber Rose. Now, she was all over social media over the weekend because she dyed her son's hair. People pissed off about it, right?
Yeah, she put up a picture of him calling him her twin, little Sebastian, Bash. And then she said, he begged me for a whole year to dye his hair blonde like mine, so we started with a little patch. And I told him when he turns 5, I will make him a full blonde like his mommy. He will be 5 on the 21st of February. He's so happy, and none of you dirty little trolls can take that away from him or me. She said, P.S. Love your children unconditionally and let them be creative. This world will be a better place.
All right, well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Do you have a problem with Amber Rose dyeing her son's hair at the age of 5?
This is really a thing?
That's the question. People are upset about this. Why? I don't know, but hey, let's entertain it. 800-585-1051. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking Amber Rose. She was all over social media. People were pissed. Some people were pissed off about it. Now, what happened, Yee?
She dyed her young son's hair, Sebastian. He's 5 years. He's about to turn 5, February 21st, and dyed his hair blonde. She said that she promised him when he turned 5, he could have blonde hair like his mom.
And people are upset about this. Why? I don't know. I don't see it as a problem. I've dyed my son's hair, especially when Odell came to the Giants and everybody was wearing the blonde streaks or the blonde tips. And my son wanted his hair blonde. I had no problem with it. I don't see a problem with it. We'll let the kid express himself.
I can't even believe this is really a thing. I'm not going to tell Amber Rose what she should be doing to her child's hair. I mean, I really honestly don't see the issue. Like, what is the issue with her dyeing her son's hair blonde? Like, say, what are people saying is the issue? Because I missed all of this.
Well, some people were concerned about the actual dye in the child's hair and if that could cause any issues.
Wouldn't that dye affect anybody, regardless of what age they are?
Yeah, look, that's what some people were saying they were concerned about.
This is very confusing to me, man. I don't even know.
But they are harsh chemicals, because when I dyed my hair blonde, it definitely damaged my hair pretty badly too.
So is this about damaged hair?
You know, I don't know. Some people were saying that. Some people were saying he's only for WTF. I'm looking at her comments right now.
Man, that sounds like hate. That sounds like people who already
Somebody said, well, we know the road this poor boy is going. Let Wiz raise him full time, please. We don't need any more gay black boys.
Oh my God! So he's gonna be gay because his hair is blonde?
Everybody dyes their hair.
So is Chris Brown gay because his hair is pink now? I saw him dye his hair pink yesterday.
Well, I'm looking online right now. They're saying you shouldn't dye your child's hair to at least 16. They say children have a finer hair than adults, and since hair dye and bleach can be damaging, a child's immature hair is much more susceptible to damage.
So it's damaged hair. So what? The little boy will get a season. He'll get a season when he's of age. So what?
Yeah, everybody's just saying chemicals harsh, it can damage hair. But like my son went from having long hair to a season. Like I don't really see a problem.
Just because you got blonde hair don't make you gay. Is Odell gay because he got blonde hair?
No. He's not. No.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, let's go to the
It left my mouth, and then I thought that was a terrible example. I immediately thought of Eli holding him up in the air with his hand.
You know what?
I wonder if people would have had such a problem with it if it was a little girl instead of a little boy. Like if they would have been so up in arms.
I can't believe this is
the child expressing himself in that way.
I don't see a problem, but let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Deidre.
Hey, Deidre, do you have a problem or do you think it's bad that Amber Rose dyed her son's hair?
I do have a concern with it. Not necessarily a problem, but first things first, Amber Rose should not be setting the standard for any actual mother living in the real world today. Secondly, blonde hair, dyed hair for a 5-year-old. I think you should be focusing on internal strength with the child, especially in the world they live in. So I think it's a little silly. I think it's more for attention like everything else that she does. And unfortunately, the kids have to be subjected to it as well.
That's really happy,
You know, is she still online? You know what? See, the thing is kids usually do what their parents do. So his father has dyed his hair, had blonde tips, and his mother dyes his hair. So I just think he just wants to be like mom and dad. I don't see a problem with it.
True. I don't fault the child at all. Children don't exactly. You know that, like you said, they follow the example that they see. But I think there are more important things that she could be pouring into him besides his hair. That is the problem now. We're always focused on an outside appearance with weak internal strength.
Okay. Thank you for your opinion. Hello, who's this?
Nina?
Hey, Nina, what do you think about Amber Rose dyeing her son's hair?
I think it's just hair. It's fine. She's not going to hurt the follicle. Worst case scenario is that his hair is going to be dry and brittle and you'll cut it all off and start all over again.
That's all. He's young. He got plenty of time to grow new hair. He's like a chichilla pet at this age.
Exactly. It's hair. I think people, especially black people, need to stop being so obsessed with hair.
I agree. Thank you, Mama. 800-585-1051. We're talking Amber Rose dyeing her 5-year-old son hair blonde. People have a problem with it. Do you? Call us now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking Amber Rose. Now, over the weekend, she posted a picture of her son, and she dyed her son's hair. People seem to have a problem with this. Do you? 800-585-1051. I don't have a problem with it. I dyed my son's hair before. I dyed my hair before. I don't see it being a big deal.
I have not heard one good reason as to why Amber Rose could not dye her son's hair. I thought y'all was talking about like it was some chemicals that was affecting his brain. Y'all talking about it's just going to damage his hair. Who gives a damn if she wants to dye her son's hair? And please miss me with the, he's going to be gay. Why? Because he got his hair dyed blonde?
Well, one woman called and talked about not focusing on your outer appearance so much. I don't know. I mean, it's just hair dye, so it's not like that's not something that can be removed.
It's my son. It's my child. I can dress him the way I want to dress him. I can do his hair the way I want to do it. Like, what's the problem?
And the funny thing is a doctor online says the first thing he would suggest is do a patch test to make sure the child doesn't have allergies. And that's what she did. So she did it right. I don't see a problem with it. Let's go to the phone lines.
Acting like she got the little boy a face tattoo.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, this is Derek.
What's up, Derek? Now, we're talking about Amber Rose. How do you feel about her dyeing her son's hair?
It's not a good thing to dye a child's hair because the dye gets into the developing brain. The child is too young to have dye into their brain.
Who told you that?
The dye into your brain?
Who told you that? You got to show me. You got to cite your sources. Who told you that?
Everybody knows that. Whenever you dye your hair, the dye gets into your brain.
Well, how come?
Black dye is one of the worst dyes. You can look it up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of dead out here with all that blackout going around in these streets. Okay.
Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name, bro?
Yeah, this old money man, Uptown Wash Heights.
Oh boy, old money man. What do you think about Amber Rose dying her son's hair, bro?
Man, I don't know, man. She finna turn him out, man. Having my hair looking like a little gold dust and shit. Little Aaron Carter. I don't know, but yeah. I mean, I want to get to the bottom of Angela Yee's age, though. I'm like, I be having a debate with my boys that she's 42. I'm like, yo, she's 35.
Where do you guys get these numbers from?
Well, Google got you at 42, but then you went to college in 91. I don't even know anyone was saying the truth here.
I went to college in 91?
Well, they be doing their homework, bro.
Listen, all you want to do is dye her hair blonde in peace, okay? Will y'all let her live?
No, he's going to be out here looking like gold dust. But
all right.
You already shot that shot, sir. It didn't work the first time. That joke didn't land the first time.
Thank you, sir. What's the moral of the story?
Man, I don't know. Raise your kids the way you want to. I can't even believe this is a conversation. I cannot believe that people are this invested in what Amber Rose does with her child's hair. It's not like she's doing anything that's going to harm this boy. Like, so what?
But I think she knew it was going to create a conversation because she posted the picture of him having dyed his hair and you know, put it out there for people to comment on.
Well, y'all better than me. This is why I keep my kids off social media. Because I don't give a damn about the opinions of other people when it comes to how I choose to raise my seeds.
I'm sure she doesn't either.
He looked pretty happy, so I guess
I'm sure she doesn't either. All right, well, we got rumors on the way, Yee?
Yes, we are going to be talking about Cardi B. She is on the cover of ID magazine, and she has some fun things to say. Also, Russell Simmons, where has he been? We'll let you know where he has retreated to after these allegations.
All right, we'll get into all that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club, and we got to say good morning to our newest family member, right?
Yes, man. First they got the Super Bowl this year,
right?
And they've downgraded a lot. Now they have the Breakfast Club.
That's not true.
Salute to Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right. Hot 102.5.
Yeah, Minneapolis. Good morning, guys.
We are the new, they're the latest members of, I don't know what I'm saying. They joined the Breakfast Club.
Yes,
yes.
We're all part of the same club now.
Yes, Hot 102.5 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What a letdown. Y'all just had the Super Bowl a couple weeks ago, and now y'all got us.
So Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Okay. Minneapolis. All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Stacey Dash.
So Stacey Dash is considering running for Congress. Would you have your vote? Now, she said, a number of people online and off have suggested I run for political office. I wanted to see what my online community thinks of this idea as I mull the possibilities. Thoughts? Now, imagine the shambles that her responses were in after that. Now, one Twitter user asked her, got any skeletons in your closet? She said, everything I am is in my book and public. Nothing they can hurt me with that they haven't thrown at me already. So they brought up a whole lot of things, and they brought up her Playboy shoot she did. She said, I conferred with my children when offered. They told me, go for it, Mom. If they didn't have an issue with it, neither should anyone else. Hashtag no shame. Imagine Stacey Dash.
She won't be the first person that runs for political office that we don't like.
Yeah, Rich Dallas tweeted her. The difference is that we used to love Stacey Dash so much. It's so crazy. You didn't used to love Stacey Dash back in the day.
I never watched Clueless.
Let's be real. I had a top 5 list of women who I wanted to suck a fart out their butt when I was a savage, and it was Stacey Dash, Kelly Rowland, Jennifer Lopez, Serena Williams, and Patti LaBelle.
Look, Stacey Dash was popping, beautiful, just, fun actress. We didn't know she was going to turn out like this. It's just different. All right. Now, Cardi B, she just did an interview for ID Magazine. She's on the cover. And she talks about a lot of things. She talks about her accent. She said they said the same when I got famous, as in comparing her to Rosie Perez. But I feel like I speak English properly. I know what's going on. I understand what's happening on CNN. A lot of people don't understand. But I understand. She talks about hip-hop controlling the music industry. She said we control the fashion world. I don't give a F if the fashion comes from a runway or if a Caucasian woman is walking in it. Once a colored person wears something, that's when everybody wants to wear it. We always influence. When you see the Olympics, who always wins? Colored folks. When we win everything, we are a big influence, and people want to take that ish away. People like Donald Trump, they're always going to make us feel like we're less, but it's okay because a bitch like me knows the truth.
We control the cool.
She goes on to talk about being a feminist. She said it's such a great thing, and some people feel like someone like me can't be as great as that, but then some people are smart, but they don't have no common sense. They think feminism is great and only a woman that can speak properly, that has a degree, who is a boss, a business person. They think only Michelle Obama can be a feminist, but being a feminist is real simple. It's that a woman can do things the same as a man. I'm equal to an N-word. Anything a man can do, I can do. I can finesse, I can hustle, we have the same freedom. I was top of the charts, I'm a woman, and I did that. I do feel equal to a man. And she ends up with talking about her personality and how her personality saved her. She said, my personality was what got people watching me. I didn't even want to be a rapper because I didn't have no management, no money, and I didn't want to waste my time. I wasn't even thinking about dreams. It's hard to think about fulfilling your dream when you got so much responsibility. But she made it. So congratulations to Cardi B.
Drop a clue bomb for Cardi B, David.
Now, Russell Simmons has escaped. He's in Bali. He's on a yoga retreat. And that's after 12 women have come out with very detailed accounts of saying that he was sexually inappropriate or outright raped them. He's at this place called the Yoga Barn. And they said he's focusing on yoga and meditation as well as his spiritual and emotional health. He's also been seen wearing robes and walking the streets and markets of Ubud, the yoga town in the jungle. So he's also working on a book, which is just a guidebook on yoga and meditation, nothing to do with these allegations or anything like that.
Okay.
All right, Omarosa. She's been hospitalized for an asthma attack after something happened during a Celebrity Big Brother competition. Now, she was treated for an injury stemming from the show. Check it out.
At this point, it's really, really difficult to breathe. I knew that I was in trouble with my asthma. I think I need a nebulizer. I knew I had to act fast or I was going to be in a lot of trouble. This is not the way I want my Celebrity Big Brother experience to end.
All right, some people thought, now the challenge was you had to spin around until you were dizzy and then bowl. So she said her asthma started acting up or something like that, but some people think that she just wanted to get some rest. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. All right, Revolt, shout out to you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Let us know what you want to